Hello, Toad here. This will be the first video of many, that I will show you my process of creating custom terrain using World Painter. For this project, I started with a 10,000 by 10,000 canvas, and my brush radius is set to a maximum of 5,000. This does create some lag from my computer, and I don't think there's any way to get around that, other than to use smaller brush sizes. The size of your project and brush is up to you, and your computer. You don't need to use the exact same methods that I use to create your terrain. I believe the creative process allows for multiple approaches, so do what works best for you. So, what I'm doing in this initial phase of my project, is creating the base shape of my island. I took a brush that I made for another project, and I'm using it here, since I like the coastline it has. I will then try to give myself enough land to work with for carving, sculpting, and shaping, to make my island unique from my other projects. The height goal I have in mind is 200, since I believe that will be enough for what I've got planned, but that takes time and patience. At this point, I realize my brush is creating terrain too close to the edge of the canvas, and I need to make corrections, and switch tactics a bit to continue raising the height. I also started saving frequently, because the last time I attempted this map, the program crashed, and my work was lost. Because the brush I'm using has a shallow riverbed, I needed to set a height cap to eliminate that, to make it easier to sculpt a different appearance later. Once I'm sure the riverbed is gone, I can resume aiming for the 200 height for my shape. Now that I have it at 200, I'm going to add a harbor and a lake. With the harbor complete, what I want, is a lake feeding into it with a waterfall, but I'm not sure how I'm going to make that work. So, I'm starting with just making the lake bed slid higher than the harbor. Finally, I add water to the lake, convert the map to Minecraft, so I can check everything before moving to the next step. Right off the bat, I can see that the flood brush in World Painter isn't going to do what I need. Rather than filling the lake with water, it brought the ocean up over 100. I'll have to undo the flooding in World Painter, and fill the lake by hand in the game later. Some reason, using the flood brush in reverse, removed only one block layer at a time. Ended up using a sponge brush, to get the ocean level back to 62. Once that's done, I can recreate the map in-game, and check it out. Now that the water is fixed, I can see that the waterfall isn't as high as I would like. I can fix that, by either lowering the ocean level, or raising the height of the island. Doing both is also an option, if necessary, to create the appearance I want. For now, I will raise the land, and go from there. Height cap is 255, so I'll set the brush accordingly, and aim to raise the lake bed to roughly 150. Once that's done, I will retest the map in game again. I think I have my waterfall at the height that I want it, and I am now ready to move on to the next phase of my project. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If it was helpful to you in any way, please hit the like button to let me know. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please subscribe, and be sure to click the bell icon if you want to be notified of my uploads. Feel free to check out the other videos displayed here before you go. Until next time, I wish you much light, love, and laughter.